Hello everyone! Today we are going to talk about the graphics in BeamNG.drive. We will determine which parameters are important and which ones are better to get rid of. Let's go through all the points in order. My first tip for those who play in 4K resolution. Lower the resolution. This is really important. At 4K resolution the game gives me 40 frames per second and at 1080p it's 85 frames per second. My second tip is to change the time of the day in the game, because I don't like skybox during the day in the game at all, and in the evening and the sunrise the game looks much better. Here is an example of how the game looks during the day and at sunrise. It's much better, isn't it? Here is how I made the preview for this video. I don't know why I'm showing it to you, you can just skip it. Now specifically about graphic settings. I advise you to repeat all the graphic settings that goes before anisotropic filtering, because with these settings the picture will look as high quality as possible. Now let's talk about anisotropic filtering. At the same time this is an important parameter, but the fact that it's so power consuming reduces its usefulness to the level we aspire to. It takes a long time to explain what it is, but I will try. You can skip the explanation if you don't need it. Okay, so what is anisotropic filtering? Anisotropic filtering is a method of sampling texture data that is used to improve the quality of a visual image. In our case, the image of the objects that are strongly tilted towards the observer. For example, a rod is improved. The raw texture is taken by the anisotropic filtering method. If you set x4 for this parameter in the settings, the raw texture is divided into 4 parts. If you set more, it will be divided into 8 and 16 parts respectively. All this is done in order to calculate from each part at what angle the light ray falls to the surface normal. Then these data are added together and divided accordingly into the number of pieces into which the texture was divided. In this way we will get a beautifully and smoothly lit texture of the object, but there is a significant downside. Just imagine how many textures you have on the map, and anisotropic filtering takes and divides them into 4 or 8 or 16 parts respectively. It's a lot of calculations. That is, you will at least load your computer 4 times more than usual. Well, actually, I explained to you what anisotropic filtering is. In short, anisotropic filtering improves the appearance of textures that are at angle to the viewer, making the image softer and smoother lit. The next part is dynamic reflections. My advice on this point. First, set the resolution to maximum. Second, the refresh rate set to second level, the more is better, but the second is the best option. And set the distance in the reflections to 250 meters. That will be enough. Now I set all the reflections parameters to maximum. Let's see what it looks like. And now I have set the parameters I told you earlier. Do you see any difference? If there is, it's not so much. The next category is mirrors. They honestly surprised me. First of all, they work even when you have a camera in orbit mode, not in driver. No sense from this, but it gives a lot. Second, even when I set the reflection distance to 1000 meters, nothing changed at all. And the third thing that is most surprising is that the mirrors do not show at all what should be in reality, or rather, they show it at the wrong angle. Take a look at this. I wanted to park using the mirrors. What surprised me is that the mirrors don't actually show what they should, but show some kind of conditional image that comes from a camera attached to the license plate. That is, all images from any mirror are exactly the same. What I am getting at. We almost don't care about the reflection of the mirror in the game. We don't use it for its intended purpose. we just need it to look normal. Therefore, you can choose the best option for yourself as you like, because it is a matter of taste. And the last parameter. All of these features must be enabled. This is very important and makes the game much more nice looking. And finally, some more interesting ones. I accidentally found these mods when I was making a video. It looks cool and interesting, but a casual player doesn't need it. That looks kinda spidey. Visualization, depths, oh my god, okay, normal. You think that it looks normal? Okay, I got it. Normal. Okay, what we got next? Light color. Actually, I can make a separate video with it. Specular. Who needs this? In just standard game. Imagine yourself as a standard player who suddenly decided to play in a mod where you can see all the normals. I wonder if this feature was there before or I just didn't notice it. Well, that's all. Thank you very much for watching. I hope now your game will look more beautiful and enjoyable. Maybe I missed something or made a mistake. Be sure to write in the comments, I read them all and always answer. I will be very grateful for any advice. Thank you again for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel because it motivates me a lot and makes me really happy. See you in the next videos.